welcome to this week's AMA, and here's our question of the week. I'm going to give you a moment to look at it. So this is a question from the reading section of either the SAT or the ACT, and it is a very common question on the SAT. And what you want to remember is that the reason why it's called a vocab in context is because the word in the passage is being used flexibly or in a way that is not common, but the answer choices are being used by their exact meaning. So what we want to do is we want to treat the sentence like a fill in the blank. So let's look at these separately. The first one, we're going to read the sentence and we're going to fill in the blank with the first word that comes to mind. So reading, right? Slow fibers responsive to gentle pressure that might be blank in humans. So what word did you come up with? A gentle pressure that might be, I said found. It doesn't really matter what words we come up with or if you came up with different words. You actually want your word to be general or vague. You're looking for the first thing that comes to mind, and you're also looking at the other words in the sentence to guide you. So let's say we use the word found, gentle pressure that might be found in humans. So now, which of the words that we found closely matches the answer choices? Sorry, pun intended. So which of those choices? Well, present is going to be your best choice, right? That's the one that is closest in meaning to the answer choices, right? We had present, attentive, movable, and restless. Now, I would describe this one as a little more straightforward, right? These questions can be done quickly. Sometimes we're not really sure what the word is. So let's look at our second choice or our second question. Again, we're going to read the sentence, treat it like a fill in the blank. So you're going to read from beginning to end, but I'm going to start in the middle. So inserted into a single nerve to blank its electrical impulses. Well, at this point, maybe we're not so sure. Is it making the electrical impulses to start, do? If you keep reading a little bit, you'll see that the sentence continues on to say the scientists were able to measure. So we're like, oh, we need to note or detect these electrical impulses if we're then going to measure them. Well, if that's the case, then now we just have to match which word in the answer choices is closest to detect or note. So that would be record. And that's going to be our best answer. So here are the answers to this week's questions. All right, we'll see you next week. Happy practicing.